Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Today we're diving into the exciting world of rare US coins, specifically the top 4 most expensive Lincoln pennies ever discovered. These tiny 1-cent coins might look ordinary, but their market value today has shocked the world. Some have sold for hundreds of thousands, and one special penny even crossed over $2 million at auction. From early minting mistakes to limited production rarities, each of these coins carries a unique story, historical significance, and unbelievable value. So get ready as we reveal the 4 legendary Lincoln pennies that transformed from pocket change into million-dollar treasures. Let's get started. Top 1. The 1925 Lincoln wheat penny comes from the era of the Roaring Twenties, a time of economic boom, cultural growth, and significant change in the United States. Following World War I and preceding the Great Depression, 1925 was a year when Americans were witnessing both prosperity and the evolving modern world. Coins like the Lincoln wheat penny were more than just currency. They were a reflection of the nation's identity, honoring Abraham Lincoln, one of the most revered figures in U.S. history. This coin features a design by Victor David Brenner, a sculptor and engraver who captured Lincoln's likeness in stunning detail. The obverse, or front side, displays a dignified portrait of Abraham Lincoln, commemorating the centennial of his birth, which had been first introduced in 1909. The reverse features the iconic wheat stalks on either side of the denomination, symbolizing prosperity and agricultural abundance, an element that earned this series the nickname Wheat Penny. One important detail to note is that the 1925 Lincoln penny we're discussing has no mint mark, which means it was minted in Philadelphia, the first and oldest U.S. mint. Philadelphia was historically responsible for producing the majority of U.S. coins, and for collectors, coins without a mint mark can sometimes hold a special allure, as they represent the origin point of the Lincoln Wheat Penny series. The 1925 Lincoln Wheat Penny is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighing about 3.11 grams with a diameter of 19 millimeters. Its copper composition gives it a warm reddish-brown patina over time, especially when aged. In old or circulated condition, this penny may show significant wear, including fading of the wheat stalks or smoothing of Lincoln's facial features, which is common but does not entirely diminish its collectible value. Although millions of 1925 Lincoln pennies were produced, surviving specimens in good old condition can be rare, particularly for collectors seeking pieces with authentic historical wear. Coins that have circulated heavily are less visually striking but often carry a rich story in their scratches, discolorations, and nicks, giving a tangible connection to everyday Americans who used these coins nearly a century ago. In today's coin market, the value of a 1925 Lincoln wheat penny can vary widely depending on condition. In average circulated condition, it might be worth a few dollars, while well-preserved coins with minimal wear can command significantly higher prices. Rarity, demand among collectors, and historical significance all play a role in determining its market value, making it a worthy addition to any collection for both beginners and experienced numismatists. If you're looking to collect 1925 Lincoln pennies, it's important to pay attention to condition, patina, and authenticity. Coins with scratches, discoloration, or damage may be less valuable, but even those in circulated condition are historically meaningful. Many collectors prefer coins with natural toning, which indicates age and authenticity, rather than artificially cleaned coins that lose historical appeal. Here's a fun fact. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series ran from 1909 to 1958, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Despite being small in size and value, these coins tell the story of an entire era, from the early 20th century through post-World War II America. Owning a 1925 penny is like holding a tiny piece of that history in your hand, connecting us to the past in a very tangible way. Collectors love the 1925 Lincoln wheat penny not just for its rarity, but for its historical significance and timeless design. The wheat stalks on the reverse are emblematic of a simpler era, a reminder of America's agricultural roots, while Lincoln's portrait embodies leadership, unity, and perseverance. Even a worn coin can spark fascination and admiration from numismatists who appreciate its story beyond just monetary value. If you're considering selling a 1925 Lincoln wheat penny, it's important to get it professionally graded, as coin grading can significantly affect market value. Grading services assess wear, scratches, patina, and overall eye appeal, giving buyers confidence in their purchase. Coins with no mint mark in old condition may attract collectors who specialize in Philadelphia minted coins, making them particularly appealing in the secondary market. In conclusion, the 1925 Lincoln Wheat penny without a mint mark is more than just a 1-cent coin. It's a historical artifact, a piece of American culture, and a collectible treasure. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, owning this coin is like owning a piece of the 1920s. If you have one tucked away in your collection, treasure it, research it, and share its story. And if you enjoyed this detailed journey into coin history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on rare coins and fascinating collectibles. Next up. Top 2. The year 1959 was an interesting one in U.S. history. Dwight D. Eisenhower was president, the country was experiencing post-war prosperity, and the civil rights movement was gaining momentum. That same year, the Lincoln Memorial penny debuted, symbolizing unity and progress, while honoring Abraham Lincoln's enduring legacy. Coins were not just currency, they were pieces of national pride, reflecting America's values, achievements, and history. The Lincoln Memorial Cent of 1959 featured a reverse design by Frank Gasparo, depicting the Lincoln Memorial in stunning detail. This replaced the original wheat penny reverse, which had been used from 1909 to 1958. Gasparo's design aimed to showcase the importance of Lincoln's contributions and immortalize the iconic Washington, D.C. landmark. Every detail, from the columns to the statue inside the memorial, is meticulously captured, even if wear over the years can obscure it in rough condition coins. The obverse of the 1959 penny continues to feature Victor David Brenner's classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design first introduced in 1909 to commemorate his 100th birthday. Coins with a D mint mark were struck at the Denver Mint, one of the United States' key production facilities. The Denver Mint mark makes these coins slightly more desirable to collectors than their Philadelphia counterparts, especially in certain conditions, because minting numbers and regional demand affect collectability. The 1959 Lincoln Memorial Cent is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, weighing approximately 3.11 grams with a diameter of 19 millimeters. Its copper composition gives the coin a natural reddish-brown color, although a coin in rough condition may appear darker, dull, or spotted due to circulation wear. The metal also develops a patina over decades, which adds character and authenticity, an appealing feature for collectors even if the coin isn't in pristine shape. Many 1959 pennies were used heavily in daily transactions, meaning finding one in uncirculated or mint condition is difficult. A rough condition coin may have significant wear, scratches, dents, and a faded design. Yet, these signs of age tell a story. They are proof that the coin passed through countless hands and lived a real life as currency. Even with wear, these coins remain collectible, especially with a D mint mark. While the 1959 Lincoln Memorial Cent is not considered extremely rare compared to earlier pennies, certain conditions make it more sought after. Collectors look for D mint mark variations, even in rough condition, because they represent Denver production. Lower-grade coins can still attract interest for educational purposes, budget collections, or as part of a set of Lincoln Memorial pennies spanning from 1959 to 2008. In today's market, a 1959 D Lincoln Memorial Cent in rough condition is generally valued at around 10 to 50 cents, depending on the exact level of wear and eye appeal. Higher-grade or uncirculated examples can sell for several dollars or more. While the coin might not be a high-value treasure, its historical significance, age, and role as part of the first Lincoln Memorial series make it an important piece for any collector. When collecting a 1959 Lincoln Memorial Cent, it's important to consider patina, wear, and authenticity. Do not clean rough coins as this can reduce their value. Even heavily circulated coins are appreciated for their history. For those starting a collection on a budget, rough coins with a D mint mark can be an excellent way to begin, especially if you want to complete a full set of Lincoln Memorial pennies. Here's an interesting fact. The Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse remained virtually unchanged from 1959 to 2008, making it one of the longest-lasting U.S. coin designs. Additionally, if you look closely, you'll notice a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial on the coin, a detail that even some seasoned collectors can overlook. Coins from this year carry both a historical and artistic appeal. Collectors value the 1959 Lincoln Memorial Cent not just for its rarity, but for its historical symbolism. It represents the beginning of a new era in U.S. coinage, honoring Lincoln while also commemorating the nation's iconic memorial. Even in rough condition, the coin carries the aura of history, making it a meaningful addition to any numismatic collection. In conclusion, the 1959 Lincoln Memorial Cent with AD mint mark in rough condition is more than just pocket change. It's a piece of history, a collectible treasure, and a testament to America's enduring respect for Abraham Lincoln. Whether you're a serious collector or just starting out, this coin deserves a spot in your collection. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin history, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos on rare and valuable coins. Next up. Top 3. The year 2009 marked the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, one of America's most revered presidents. To commemorate this milestone, the U.S. Mint issued 4 distinct reverse designs on pennies, each representing a different stage of Lincoln's life, from his early years in Kentucky to his presidency in Washington, D.C. This bicentennial series is not only a tribute to Lincoln but also a reflection of America's history, innovation, and artistry in coin design. The D Mint mark on this coin indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the major production facilities of the United States Mint. Coins from Denver often attract collectors due to their unique production numbers and regional appeal. The Mint mark also helps differentiate it from Philadelphia minted coins, adding an extra layer of collectability for those seeking to complete the entire bicentennial series. On the obverse, the coin features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, which has been used on the penny since 1909. Despite being more than a century old, Brenner's design continues to convey Lincoln's dignity, intelligence, and leadership. Even in fine condition, this portrait is well preserved, highlighting the detail in Lincoln's facial features, beard, and the inscription around the rim. The reverse of the 2009 bicentennial penny is where it truly stands out. Each of the 4 designs tells a different story: Lincoln's birth and early childhood, his formative years in Indiana, his professional life in Illinois, and his presidency in Washington, D.C. Coins with the D Mint mark can represent any of these stages, and the one in your collection might depict Lincoln at Springfield as a young adult. These designs were created to educate the public while honoring Lincoln's enduring legacy. Like most modern pennies, the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial Cent is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, weighing 2.5 grams and measuring 19.05 millimeters in diameter. Despite its modern metal composition, a coin in fine condition retains a pleasing luster and is free from significant scratches or corrosion, making it a collectible item even for casual collectors. While millions of 2009 bicentennial pennies were minted, collectors particularly value coins in fine to uncirculated condition, especially those with clear details on both obverse and reverse. AD Mint mark coin in fine condition may not be exceedingly rare, but it is part of a limited series compared to standard pennies. Many collectors aim to acquire all 4 reverse designs to complete the bicentennial set, which enhances the coin's appeal. Today, a 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial 1 cent with AD Mint mark in fine condition is typically valued between 25 cents to $2, depending on collector demand and the design variant. While not as high in value as older rare coins, these pennies are highly desirable for those building thematic collections, educational displays, or sets commemorating Lincoln's life. The sentimental and historical value often exceeds its monetary worth. If you are collecting the 2009 bicentennial pennies, pay attention to the condition and reverse design. Avoid cleaning coins as this can reduce collector value. Keep them stored in a protective holder or album to preserve details, especially on the reverse, which can wear down quickly in circulation. Collectors often look for coins with sharp details on Lincoln's profile and the surrounding imagery. Here's a fun fact. The 2009 bicentennial pennies were part of the first multi-design penny series in modern U.S. history. Each coin not only commemorates Lincoln's life but also serves as an educational tool, highlighting key moments in his journey from a log cabin in Kentucky to the White House. This makes the series particularly special for schools, history enthusiasts, and young collectors. Collectors love the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial 1 cent because it is both modern and historic. Even in fine condition, it connects collectors with a significant national milestone, the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The combination of historical significance, educational value, and artistic design makes this coin a must-have for Lincoln enthusiasts and U.S. coin collectors alike. In conclusion, the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial 1 cent with AD mint mark in fine condition is more than just a penny. It's a piece of American history, a collectible treasure, and a tribute to one of the nation's greatest leaders. Whether you are completing a series, teaching history, or simply appreciating fine coins, this penny has lasting appeal. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin history, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating videos about rare and collectible coins. Next up. Top 4. The Lincoln Shield cent was introduced in 2010 to replace the Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which had been in use since 1959. The 2014 coin is part of this continuing series and is notable for its symbolic reverse design that celebrates unity and strength in the United States. By 2014, the penny had undergone several transformations, yet the Lincoln Shield design maintained the tradition of honoring Abraham Lincoln while connecting to modern themes of patriotism and national identity. The Lincoln Shield cent was designed by Lyndall Bass, an artist chosen to create a modern and symbolic reverse. The obverse still features Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, maintaining the timeless connection to the 1909 centennial of Lincoln's birth. On the reverse, the shield design incorporates 13 vertical stripes, representing the original 13 colonies, crossed by a horizontal bar with the inscription E Pluribus Unum, symbolizing unity among states. This design is both artistic and deeply meaningful, making it a standout in modern U.S. coinage. The obverse features the familiar Lincoln portrait, which remains consistent across all Lincoln cents, regardless of the series. The lack of a mint mark indicates that this coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most historically significant U.S. mints. Coins without a mint mark often hold a special place among collectors, as they represent the Philadelphia origin, which is historically tied to the foundation of the nation's coinage system. The 2014 Lincoln Shield cent is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, similar to other modern pennies. It weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. In uncirculated condition, this coin maintains its original luster and crisp details, particularly on the shield's intricate stripes and Lincoln's portrait. The uncirculated status significantly enhances its collectible appeal, as it represents the coin in its original, pristine form directly from the mint. Although millions of 2014 Shield cents were minted, finding one in uncirculated condition without scratches or wear is comparatively rarer. Circulated coins naturally experience handling, scratches, and discoloration, which diminishes their collector value. Uncirculated coins, however, preserve all the design details from the fine lines of the shield to the lettering of 1 cent, making them highly sought after by collectors who aim to maintain the historical and aesthetic integrity of their collections. The Lincoln Shield series, including the 2014 issue, has grown in popularity among collectors due to its modern design and connection to American history. Coins in uncirculated condition without a mint mark are particularly desirable because they allow collectors to complete sets of Philadelphia minted coins in pristine quality. Additionally, the symbolic reverse design makes it attractive for thematic collections focused on U.S. history, patriotism, or Abraham Lincoln's legacy. Today, a 2014 Lincoln Shield cent in uncirculated condition with no mint mark is typically valued around 50 cents to $2, depending on collector demand and market trends. While the coin is not extremely rare, its condition and status as part of a continuing historical series make it a valuable piece for both beginner and seasoned collectors. Coins in pristine uncirculated condition can also appeal to numismatists seeking investment-grade modern pennies. If you are collecting Lincoln Shield cents, it's important to handle them carefully, avoiding direct contact with fingers, which can leave oils and reduce value. Use protective holders or coin albums to preserve luster and prevent damage. Even small scratches or discoloration can affect the coin's eye appeal and collector price. For a 2014 Shield cent without a mint mark, maintaining the original sharpness of the design is key to retaining its collectible significance. Here's an interesting fact. The shield on the reverse of the Lincoln Shield cent represents national unity, and its design is inspired by the U.S. Treasury seal. The 13 vertical stripes symbolize the original colonies, while the horizontal bar with E Pluribus Unum emphasizes the concept of out of many one. This coin combines artistry and meaning in a modern way, ensuring that even small denominations carry a story beyond their monetary value. Collectors appreciate the 2014 Lincoln Shield cent for its blend of history, symbolism, and modern minting quality. While many pennies circulate daily and are overlooked, those in uncirculated condition offer a glimpse into mint craftsmanship and design precision. The lack of a mint mark adds historical context, connecting the coin to Philadelphia, the birthplace of U.S. coinage, while the shield design makes it uniquely modern yet historically relevant. In conclusion, the 2014 Lincoln Shield cent, no mint mark in uncirculated condition, is more than just a 1-cent coin. It's a piece of history, art, and American heritage. Whether you're a collector, educator, or history enthusiast, this coin offers both aesthetic appeal and historical significance. If you enjoyed this in-depth exploration, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on rare coins, collectible pennies, and fascinating U.S. coin history. Thanks for watching.